The title of this video is Why the Austin Housing Market is Slumping. Have you read the headlines of what's going on in the United States housing market in 2018? Here's a few headlines. Housing price growth falls to the lowest level since May of 2013. Housing market falters despite strong economy. Housing market slows as prices and rates increase. The housing market is cooling off. Trouble ahead for the housing market. That's the national picture of what's going on in the real estate market. But what's happening in our Austin, Texas market? Where are we? I just recently read an article that talked about the 3 stages of a housing bubble. Stage number 1 is mania, stage number 2 is peak, stage number 3 is bust. In stage number 1, mania, prices are rising rapidly, loans are easy to get, and rates are attractive. So that's where we were a few years ago here in the Austin market, 2013, 2014, 2015 especially. And prices were going up, 2016, 6% a year. And we kept hearing economists say that that is an unsustainable rate. The mortgage rates back in last year, 2016, you could still get a 30-year fixed rate below 3.5%, but right now rates are 4.25% to 4.5%. FHA rates many times are now over 5%. So we are beyond the mania stage of what could be a housing bubble. Stage number 2 is what's called peak, and that's when nervous owners jump into the market because they're afraid they're not going to get the highest price, and supply jumps and prices begin to stagnate. And I think that's where we are right now, because we had the lowest amount of inventory here in Austin in 2013 with 6,297 listings, but right now we've got 9,235 listings, which is a 47% increase since the low of 2013. Supply has been jumping, and our price appreciation is about half of what it was in recent years. The third stage is bust, and that's when inventory builds and sellers start having to lower prices to get homes sold. And I tell you, I'm seeing a lot of expired listings. I'm seeing a lot of sellers having to lower prices to get their homes sold. It becomes a vicious cycle because buyers begin to say, well, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to see if the prices come down even lower. Are we in a housing bubble? I don't really think the bubble is the appropriate word, but housing always goes through a cycle of a seller's market, a neutral or balanced market, and a buyer's market. We are shifting from a seller's market towards a buyer's market. We're going to see lower home price appreciation. We're already seeing it's taking longer to get a home sold. We're seeing more price reductions. We're seeing more expired listings. Now, I've been practicing real estate since 1995. So let me say this. If you absolutely need to get your home sold in today's market, be sure you work with an experienced agent who has the expertise to help you get top dollar from today's market. Thanks.